Welcome to Scenester Radio. I'm Miss Raquel, and in this episode, I have a headbanging, thrashing DJ who says he's serious about music, but doesn't make serious music. He's aptly called the funky, skinny white boy. He likes to shuffle, he likes to bang, and he's the Shufflebanger, Robb G. Welcome to Scenester Radio.
Thanks for having me.
You like that one, eh?
Yeah, it's a nice intro.
So we're going to talk a bit about your release. Right now we are in August 2009. We have to say that because people are listening to the show whenever and however's none of my business. But Shufflebanger is a release that is coming out this month, August 2009. Now, where did that title come from?
Honestly, the album was almost done, and it didn't have a title.
Okay.
And I sat around with the love of my life and just bashing our heads, trying to come up with a name. It was the outcome of a old school proper 2-hour brainstorm session. We wrote out a bunch of words, talked ideas back and forth. What's the music sound like? It's pretty banging. I used to do a lot of breaks stuff, which always has that kind of shuffle to it. But breaks is a dirty word now. I don't want to be kind of anchored to it. And all the music I'm into now as well, this kind of choppy, fidgety stuff. It's got a shuffle to it as well.
It does.
So, and it's got a little bit of a dirty connotation to it, and if you can have a sexual connotation without it being disgusting, it makes people talk about it.
And that's all that matters.
That's how it came out of it, and it worked because the vocalist on the title track, the Peach, it's got a story about an ex-love of his life who's telling him that she wants to shuffle bang.
All right, because yes, I was going to ask you about the Peach, who is very entertaining. You see him sing along with you play. His voice is awesome. Where did you find the Peach?
He's been a friend for a long time. My side of it is he's been a friend. I worked with him at some point in a previous job. We became kindred spirits. I've never lost touch with him. His story is that he had an old mixtape of mine a decade ago and followed me around until one day I talked to him. But
really?
No, he's just cool. And then it's like a brother. Like I can go 6 months without talking to him, and I see him, and it's a big hug, and we talk about everything and nothing, and he's just always sing. Like you go to karaoke night with him and he's owning the joint, and every girl within the ages of like 19 and 65 is trying to buy him a drink. But
as he's passing them to you.
but he's been in studios before, but it was like big producers trying to tell him, simplify it, do this, we want.
Oh, he don't need to simplify.
We're trying to appeal to this crowd or whatever. So I just said, Pete, I'm putting you on a song. He's like, really? Yeah. Really? I brought him in the studio and just put him in front of him.
He's great. When I saw him at Pride, it just, with both of you just going nuts behind there. And then when he came out, it's just like that was his place. The stage was his home. It was fantastic. Now let's talk a bit about 12-inch Therapy, which we're going to hear later on in the show because we made to make these people wait, Now it's already become a huge success. Where is this track going? Like who's doing remixes and stuff like that with this track?
Well, it came out a couple years ago. Bass Clef did a remix which got picked up really good in the underground circles. It did really good in Miami. Then I had follow-up mixes done to it. And actually Bass Clef ended up doing 2 mixes of it because I had someone else to do a 4/4 mix. It didn't happen. It fell through. I was struggling and I said, hey, Bass Clef, you did this cool, minimal, like Miami electro version of it, but you're doing all this 4/4 stuff. Can you do something different with it? And he came back with the Dirty Owls mix, which is what's featured on the album, which is probably the version that's gotten the most attention. But yeah, it's honestly it's still selling really well on iTunes. It's still selling really well on Beatport. I still get requests for it, so it's not done yet. There's going to be some new remixes. I'm in talks with people, so I don't want to say any names.
Yeah.
But by the end of the year, there'll be some new remixes of it out as well.
Awesome, great. Now, you have to explain, now we talked a bit about Shufflebanger, exactly where the name come from and why you got the name, but just so people know, what's the overall feel and vibe? I mean, you've said it's for a night of bumping rumps in a back alley after hours. Right. And just, hey, I didn't say, he did. I'm just repeating my stuff. But just to let you know what my favorites are, is Kind of Pregnant and Shuffle Dub, which we can talk about later. But yeah, bumping rumps in the back alley after hours. Is this the vibe we're gonna feel?
It's it. It's where I'm at. It's a party. I'm a party DJ. I love what I do. And there's not much chin stroking on the CD. It's just,
no, there's not.
No, it's tits out. Let's have fun.
Yes.
Like who's getting crazy? Come on board, and that's the whole thing. So yeah, and the names are kind of funny, and the music's kind of funny, and I don't know. It's honestly, it's meant to make people smile, and if it doesn't get people out of their chair, then it hasn't.
Then there's something wrong with those people.
Yeah.
And we're going to get them out of our chair because we're going to out of their chair, not my chair. I'm not in a chair. The first two tracks we're going to hear is one of my favorites, "Kinda Pregnant," and the Shufflebanger featuring the Peach. Now tell me, "Kinda Pregnant." What's the story behind "Kinda"?
Honestly, it's just banter with friends, like people saying stuff like hemming and hawing whether something is or isn't. And one day I got pissed off at someone. I'm like, look, it either is or it isn't. You can't be kind of pregnant. Which one is it? Make up my fucking mind. Like,
awesome. Yes, exactly.
So and it was just a joke, and it's kind of stayed with, like, what are they, kind of pregnant? You can't make up your mind. Which one?
Which one is it?
Which one is it? So
well, then let's have a listen here. And by the way, everybody, every track today is Robb G's track. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so here's "Kinda Pregnant" and Shufflebanger featuring the infamous The Peach right here on Scenester Radio.
This is Robb G, and you're listening to Scenester Radio.
So damn long to take this second shot.